Hello and welcome to the 2023 PDGA Junior World Championship, powered by Paragon Disc Golf. You're tuning into Round 1 Front 9 coverage of the MJ18 division, with coverage provided in part by Gatekeeper Media and Valley Forge Sports Network. I'm Chris DeMarco of Valley Forge, here with my great friend and cameraman, Brian Roeder.
Hi, Chris. Thank you for having me. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. The PDGA has gathered some of the best junior players from around the globe. Here in the heart of America in Peoria, Illinois, we have people coming from Tokyo, Japan, New Zealand, Canada, and Corpus Christi, Texas, all looking for a chance at the prize.
Taking a look at the PDGA rating leaderboard, you said it, Roeder. Players from all around the world coming out here to compete. Starting things off here at Sunset Hills, hole 1. This par 4 is 636 feet. Distance is going to be critical off of this tee because this second shot is so tricky. Super steep angle on the back of this green. Players are getting ready. Absolutely beautiful track here at Sunset Hills. Starting things off, we got Levi Stout, throwing out of New Zealand, highest rated player in the field.
Whew.
Absolute crush by Levi. Unfortunately, that does go out of bounds. Pretty close to the basket, though. Par looks salvageable.
Up next on the tee, we got Waden Sides. He's shooting out of Corpus Christi, Texas. He's got a current rating of 994, 30 career events, and 15 wins.
That is fantastic disc golf.
With a drive like that, you can kind of see why. That is not bad at all.
Great distance.
Could be more
accurate. A little
accurate.
bit far right. Yeah, he's going to have a tricky approach to the green. Up next, we got Kenta Aranami. Traveled all the way from Japan to compete here in Illinois. PDGA just bringing people together. I absolutely love to see this. That low drive just plays so well on the ball golf green.
He seems not upset. Pleased, somewhat.
Rounding out our feature card, we got Conall McLeod. Fantastic stroke on the backhand. This one looks a little bit wide. We'll probably see him approach first.
Should still play for a nice safe par.
I'm 0 for 1 on calls on the day. Here we got Waden.
Go!
Looks like the tailwind might have got him down a little bit on that one. Long look for birdie. We'll see what he does with it. And here's Levi just leaning out from that drive, shooting his third.
Tough tree root.
Yeah, I'm excited to see a field of this caliber play the ball golf style course. Kenta with a little chip shot on this 636-foot par 4. Drive looking all of 550 there.
Ooh, rough skip. Hopefully
Yeah.
it steered clear of OB.
Conall tried to ride in that hyzer.
Great bid. That is surprising.
Tough putt for Kenta. Had the chance to take a stroke on the card. Probably just some nerves.
Right. Early game.
Based on the 2 shots we saw from him so far. Looking very talented. Couple of pars on the first.
Getting their feet wet, getting acclimated to the course, I get it.
Yeah, some really great players out here, and a lot of these guys are at the top of the field, but I heard some murmurings before the round. I believe this is some of these guys' first time on coverage. So, you know, those nerves, even at the pro level, can get here. Hole 2, par 3, 384 feet. Windy shot to this basket. You just love to see this many trees on this style of course. Levi still at the top of the box.
Wow, a lot of space to cover, and he did it like it was nothing. That looked parked.
Levi's got his caddy out here. I believe he came with him from New Zealand. You just love to see that. Waden looking for this wide backhand line. Such a great usage of overstability to just crash into the green like that. Kenta taking a bit of a slower speed disc, but a similar line, and he's going to settle right into the circle.
Great spread.
All day.
What a great spread.
So great to see the parents out here supporting.
Caddies coming from New Zealand, parents coming out with their kids. It's good to see people supporting sport just in general. Imagine the dedication.
Waden knocking one down. First birdie for the card on the day. That's got to feel good.
And that's a star frame.
Late work for the card on hole number 2. Jumping right into hole 3, 384 feet. Par 3. Sort of got 2 options off the tee here. I expect most guys will play this right side backhand. A couple of hazards on this green. Levi going with the big forehand. You know, just as I was talking about that right side, I noticed it's coming right uphill to the hazard. Left side, you do kind of get a better look at the sand trap.
Oh, nice. It fooled me. I thought he was going right in the sand.
Yeah, the level of spin to keep that disc going.
Mm-hmm.
Going mid-range here. I love that. Not a bad skip play. Curious to see if he'll run that. I expect we'll see the layup. This green is just so protected. Day 1, got 6 rounds coming up. And of course the final 9 field is going to get cut down to 4.
Ooh, overcooked it maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of a late release. Levi, super stoked to be out here. Conall going flex forehand. This one looks a little bit too stable. He's going to find himself at the bottom of the hill. Tough spot to be early on here. Hazard right behind the basket. Let's see what he does.
Ooh. Went gutsy with it.
Let's see what Waden does, especially after witnessing that. I expect the layup here. Yeah, that's tough. Tries to put it out a little bit wide. He knows that it's gonna roll a bit, but takes a stroke on the hazard.
Lessons learned for Kenta.
Manages to keep it to a double bogey.
Ledgestone. Every summer, hundreds of disc golfers flock to the greater Peoria, Illinois area to compete in the sport's richest and most charitable event, the Ledgestone Open. But what does Ledgestone look like for the rest of the year? On the surface, Ledgestone is one of disc golf's leading retailers, but look a little closer and you'll find a group of motivated individuals providing the best possible service to the disc golf community. So whether you're building a bag, wanting to support your favorite pro, or looking to add to your disc golf wardrobe, choose the retailer that's as passionate about the sport as you are. Choose Ledgestone.
The Zone is just a perfect disc for me in general. My forehand approach is one of my weapons. What I love about Discraft is I can grab a brand new Zone and I know exactly how it's going to fly. For me, it just encompasses my entire approach game.
I like Gossage for Worlds this year. Hole 4, par 3, 345. Big ups to Ledgestone and Nate Heinold for helping out with this event. Absolutely love to see these courses getting played.
Wow.
Levi ends up just a little bit long of the basket.
I think it went a little long. Heard it hit one of the trees.
Conall going back to that whale sack. Ooh, just barely gets over the water.
Flirting with disaster.
Couple of feet, he's got a chance at a birdie. just outside Peoria, Illinois, here in Pekin. Beautiful weather so far at this event.
Ooh. Respect the guts. Now sit.
Kenta, a little bit of an obstructed putt here.
Makes it anyway. Good shot. Conall cleans out his par.
Liking the look of Levi's putt. Very effortless, very swaggy. 997 rated. It's no surprise he's got a good putt.
Right, like Levi's putt with the water right behind him. That was just as confident. Hit the top band and everything, but it didn't phase him.
Yeah, you love getting those runs early on.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 5, par 3, 246. Going right over the water. Shout out Sky Heiser on the drone flights. Getting a look at this beautiful tunnel. We'll see if Waden can bounce back after that tough bogey. He's got another chance to fly one out over water. Kenta with a great drive. Here's Levi.
Levi, playing out of Invercargill, New Zealand, has come quite some distance to play disc golf here today. 39 career events, 23 career wins. That's a great shot. I am beginning to get why.
Yikes, I'm sure everybody in New Zealand was glad he's gone for a week. That's a lot of wins.
Got down to themselves for a little bit.
Beautiful forehand from Conall. He's got such great form on both sides of the disc. Everybody's loosening up a bit. A little bit of a safer play from Waden, but that looked like it shuffled right towards the basket, playing off the hillside there.
Captain of industry, Christopher DeMarco himself, sneaking in for a minute.
That looks slow motion.
Right. Slower is smoother. It's as smooth as can get.
Yeah, this is deadly. You saw that one trying to get away from Levi on the last screen. Waden hits it dead center. Looking like another star frame for the card here.
There you have it. Ooh, one more.
Hole 6, par 5, 712 feet. Far drive off of this tee, but you've still got to be tactful with this water OB. Trying to play one out to the left side on this approach, I think, is the safer play here. I'm sure we'll see some of these guys try to go right for the basket. Two 350-foot drives and you're there. This first shot is downhill, so the eagle certainly in play here. Kenta just loves these low drives.
They always come to a stop, so nice and gracefully, too.
Levi prefers to just mash on something a little flippier. Just barely outdoes him. This one's a little bit high. But again, I think this is the safer play. It gives you the opportunity to go left side around the trees. Waden's rocking the all blue fit today. I'm liking that. Pop's out there hitting the rangefinder. I mean, caddy is just so useful on a course like this, especially. So much OB everywhere, hazard everywhere.
Wow. Plants it. Right at the basket. That was beautiful.
Look at that. Teamwork. Fantastic approach from Waden there. The high spike hyzer. Conall looked like he was kind of just going right at it. Leaves it a little short. I think the key here is just to make sure you're not putting back to the water. These guys are just making this look so easy. So difficult to get across this water.
Wow.
Levi just casually tracking albatrosses out here. That's absolutely absurd. We're only 6 holes into this tournament. Kenta, dealing with that low ceiling, is just going to lower the percentages a little bit.
That was a laser.
Waden grabbing the eagle. Let's see if he'll be the only one to do it. Levi's got a great look. Making quick work of this hole. Conall feels like he's losing a stroke, I'm sure, but he played the hole well. He'll grab the birdie, as will Kenta.
Hole 18 at Worlds, down by 1. It's gotta go in.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
What a moment. Hole 7, par 4, 575 feet. I would love to see the roller on this hole. But that big right side looks pretty open. Taking note of the wrist curl on Waden Sides' backhand. Just getting so much extra velocity.
Kenta Aranami, another player coming out from real far away to play today. He's coming out of Tokyo, Japan. He's got a current rating of 976 with 15 career events and 4 wins.
We'll see if he can make it 5 this week. 6.5 rounds on the schedule. That final 9 at Northwood Blue is going to be absolutely chaotic. Cannot wait to see that in a few days. Make sure you're subscribed to the PDGA YouTube channel here. Gonna have round coverage coming out every day this week. And shouts out to the Valley Forge Sports Network crew. We got Morgan and Matt out there.
That was close.
Almost filming a third eagle.
Really nice bend around that tree.
Beautiful putt for Conall. Building that confidence. Gets himself back down to 2 under. As Levi starts striding ahead, gets another birdie. 3 down through the last 2. Kenta right there with him. And Waden only at 3 under. But he's thrown some fantastic shots off of the tee. Hole 8, par 3, 292. A little bit of a low canopy coming up this hill makes it difficult. And that bunker on the right side just gets rid of the easy backhand hyzer. Levi catching some of the cabbage up top. He'll have a long putt. 5 down through 7, I expect to lay up.
No.
Tough break. That was such a great looking shot. Love that line. I'm very curious how much practice these guys got in before the event. Like you mentioned, so many of these guys are traveling from far away. These shot shapes are so specific.
Right?
Levi and Kenta leading the charge so far on the card. A little bit of an Annie bid there. What a notable play from Conall there. Laying up. I'm sure he wanted to save that par after the tough break with the hazard there. But sand trap right behind, hill right behind. Just a high IQ golf play there. I like it.
Right, it's not Connell's first rodeo either. I think he's been to 26 PDGA events, 10 of which he's won.
16 years old with 10 wins. These guys are all chatting out there. Up next we got hole 9. Long downhill shot here. This stump, just so creative, love to see it. Is that a water slide in the background? What's going on over there?
Is that for the afternoon, maybe?
PDGA does have all types of fun events planned this week. If you're watching from home, you've got to come out next year.
That was beautiful, that turnover shot. Or more just a straight shot.
Yeah, nice line from Kenta. It's hard to define what it is when they're just flipping up, pushing that straight.
Right, and just getting it to hold that long, that's just like so many more feet than I can get it to do it that long. That was beautiful.
Waden going with the forehand. Nice placement shot. He'll have the easy backhand hyzer at the green. That ends up super solid. This grass, it's nice to see some big skip play. Got a couple great courses on the docket for this week. McNaughton Park, very tight wooded course with a lot of par threes. And then of course, Northwood Blue.
Skip shot.
Barely gets over.
Kenta looks hungry.
Both, but I usually count feet. We do meters at home, but here I'm trying to use feet.
You love to see some creativity on the green. I wonder how long this basket's been in this stump. Couple more circle two putts like that. I feel like this thing's coming down.
I mean 38 feet.
Nice make from Conall.
Yeah, everybody's form is just so crispy out here. Really enjoy watching this level of play. We got Levi 6 down, Kenta right behind him at 5 down through 9 holes, and Conall and Waden 2 down through 9, off to a solid start. We got 6.5 rounds of disc golf planned this week, so do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Head over to the Valley Forge Sports Network channel and subscribe there as well, and we will see you on the back nine.